Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of A Gardener's Journey Homestead. I'm Barbara, and today is one of my favorite days because the Azure Standard order came. And so today I'm going to show you the things that I got this month from Azure Standard. So if you're an Azure Standard fan, or if you don't know what that is, you need to know. So stay tuned. Let's go. Okay, so if you're new to me, new to my channel, or you're new to Azure Standard, and I will put the link down below. Please click the link if you don't know what it is or if you've never been there. But it's like a bulk food co-op. So you can go online. They have everything from produce to frozen food to health and beauty items to bulk grains, bulk beans, like you name it, they have it. I mean, they really have everything, y'all. So please definitely click the link below to go and check it out. But you will love it. But basically, you order online. There is a lot of stuff that is organic. Most of it is organic. And the prices are really, really good. And you can buy in bulk, right? And so imagine like a farmer's market online, but more. That's what Azure Standard is. And when you place the order, there is a monthly drop in your area. So you can put in your zip code and see where your drop is. And literally an 18-wheeler comes into the parking lot and everybody's there to get their stuff for the month. It's really just that simple. Now, some people have to drive like 45 minutes to an hour to their drop, but they all say it's worth it because, again, you get great prices. You get organic and you can get things in bulk. And again, you just place the order and once a month you go pick it up and you have everything that you need, right? I am blessed that my drop is literally like 15 minutes from my house. And I thought that was the case for everybody until I started looking on YouTube and I see that a lot of you sometimes have to drive a distance, but you've all said it's worth it. So I want to unbox and show you what I got this month from Azure Standard. I typically make an order, I would say every month or so. There's some months that I skip depending on what I already have. So this month was not a big order per se, but I want to show you what I got. So the first thing is, when I say bulk, this is bulk. So this is, I don't even know if I can pick it up. I think I can. This is a 50-pound bag of quick oats. Okay, so that's organic, quick rolled oats. So we eat a lot of oatmeal around here, especially in the winter. I probably have oatmeal for breakfast at least 2 times a week, sometimes 3. So I like to keep oatmeal on hand. Obviously, you can use it to make oatmeal raisin cookies or oatmeal pecan cookies or, whatever. So if you use a lot of oatmeal, it just makes sense to buy it in a 50-pound bag. I think this bag, don't quote me, but it's definitely less than $30. It might have been like $20 or something like that. I'm sorry, that's not a 50-pound bag. That's a 25-pound bag. My apologies. They do have a 50-pound bag though. So I just used my last, I'm on my last bag of oats, or whatever. So I missed the order last month. So I don't like to get that close to the thing, but I did get close this time. So I'm on my last, big bag of oats. And so I bought one to, replace it. And I would say this, and I want to say they didn't have the 50-pound bag in stock because normally I get the 50-pound bag. So I don't think they had it in stock, which I guess I could have got 2 25-pound bags. I don't know why I didn't. But 50 pounds will usually last us at least a good part of the year. I would say at least 9 months or whatever. So that's a great, great, great buy. So 25 pounds was probably $20 to $25. So if you think about it, before I was doing this, I was buying Quaker oats in the store, in the little red and blue tub that's like, I don't know, that high. And it's like $3.50 for that tub. I'm calling it a tub, but you know what I'm talking about. So you cannot beat the price, and I always have it. It's in my root cellar. And so how I store it is I use Mylar bags. And so I will link the video I did on Mylar bags so you can see how I store it when I buy something this big, okay? So next what we got is these frozen sweet potatoes. This is a 5-pound bag. If you saw my other Azure Standard video, I ordered these 2 months ago for the first time. Y'all, love, 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 love. The bag is cold. But y'all, let me just tell you. Okay, so you can see that they're really, really diced, right? So I ordered them 2 months ago. And if you saw my video, you saw when I unboxed them, I was like, didn't know they were going to be this small, right? I thought they were going to be bigger chunks. So it's really, really small square dice. Let me just show you again so you can see how small that is. But y'all, they taste so good. And so that's why I bought another bag. I want to always have these in my freezer. So yes, I grow sweet potatoes. I have sweet potatoes in the root cellar, like, full size sweet potatoes. But I bought these because I wanted to have some in the freezer for like a quick meal. If I don't want to boil sweet potatoes, if I don't want to peel, somebody's coming over. When you live in the country or on a homestead, you're always thinking, what if somebody stops by? Or what if I don't feel like, going through the traditional process of cooking and peeling? Then you can have a nice, healthy vegetable in your freezer. And so what I did was I made it, I won't even say like a hash, because when I think of a hash, I'm thinking of something that's like mushed. I like to keep them like in there. When I say consistency, like in the little squares. You can do a hash, so you can do sweet potato hash. But the way that I did it is that I tossed them with olive oil, and then did some salt, some melted butter, of course, and some like cinnamon and brown sugar, and then I just put them and roasted them in the oven. It was so good. My husband loves it. I love it. It's a hit. Okay, so I got more of those. Next, I got this corn. I got like 3 or 4, I think I got 4 packages of this. So this is like super sweet corn. It is non-GMO and sustainably grown in the US, right? So I didn't grow corn this past summer, so I don't have any corn of my own. I love corn, but I don't buy corn a lot in the store anymore because everything you see is GMO, right? And it's not good for digestion and all that good stuff. But I still love corn. So when I buy it, I try to get it organic, non-GMO. And so this is just, frozen corn that'll just go in the freezer. Again, I don't eat it nearly as much as I used to just because it's hard to find. And I know that's not the best when it's not non-GMO. But I like to have it in my freezer, again, for a quick meal. So I got some of those. Let's see, what else? Okay, I got these bags of organic diced onions or whatever. So yes, I have onions in the root cellar. But if you like me, sometimes just the thought of, peeling the onion and chopping it up, although it only takes like a couple of minutes, sometimes it's just nice to have them frozen. So I like having the same foods in different states, right? I may have it dehydrated, I may have it fresh, I may have it in my freezer. It just makes for overall convenience and accessibility, right? So if I just have a soup or a dish and I just need some diced onions, I can just go get this out of the freezer if I'm making fajitas and then just dump it, okay? So I have like 3 or 4 bags that I bought of that just to have on hand in the freezer. What else? Okay, so then I got this. If you saw my other Azure Standard video, I bought this 2 months ago for the first time to try it out. We love this. And again, on that video, I said, this is small. I was thinking it was a bigger bag. So definitely make sure, it says 8 ounces. So make sure when it says 8 ounces that you can kind of visualize what 8 ounces is, right? So for me, not good at that. But anyway, they come in these little bitty packs. And so I didn't think that I would buy it again because I'm thinking we eat smoothies a lot. But the flavor is good. So this is strawberry, banana, and blueberry. So we normally get our big bags of fruit from Costco's. And so it's the same, it's like a mixed fruit, but it's the same flavor. If you eat a lot of smoothies, sometimes you want a different flavor, right? So this is like, just comes in handy. They come in these little individual, it's like an 8 ounce pack. So one, depending on how much you put in your smoothie, could go in one. Me and my husband can split this and, he can have a smoothie and I can have a smoothie from one pack. So I bought several of these just to keep in the freezer, again, to have on hand. Okay, so that is all of the frozen stuff. The other refrigerated thing I got was this. This is new. I'm trying this. This is a vegan butter. It's Wild Creamery European style butter alternative. hey, they got me at the European style, okay? Because European style real butter is great. So this is a plant-based. So I'm gonna try this and see if we like it. Okay. What else did I get? Okay, so then I also got some Celtic sea salt in the shaker. So we were watching this health documentary, and she was saying that if you put one sea salt like flake or whatever under your tongue when you first get up, it really, really helps with your overall health, your digestion, and some other stuff. So it was intriguing, and my husband wanted to try it. So I got this Celtic sea salt. Again, this is salt that you can use on your food and all that. And I mean, I'm sure I will, but I bought it for the express purpose of what I heard on that documentary about putting some under your tongue when you first get up in the morning and how it helps your whole system. So I got some of that. Next, I have some sunflower oil. Again, this is organic. This particular brand, Napa Valley, I love, love, love their products. So I bought a toasted sesame oil from Napa Valley, which I was getting elsewhere, but now I'm getting it from Azure Standard. And I've bought olive oil, Napa Valley, from Azure Standard that I love. So this time I got sunflower oil. Again, I keep a couple of different oils on hand. There is a plant-based French type salad dressing that I make that calls for sunflower oil. Sunflower oil is like a lighter oil or whatever, and so I like to keep it on hand for whenever I want to make that dressing, and I was completely out. So I was going to taste this one and see if I like it, and then if so, I'll just get a case. So that's the nice thing about, another thing about buying from Azure is that yes, they have bulk, but they have some items where you can just buy a single item, try it out, and if you like it, you can get the case. What else? Okay, so then I also got, this is a 1 pound bag of Nutritional yeast flakes. And so we use this. So Nutritional yeast flakes, if you're not familiar with it, has a cheesy flavor. It's like, I don't know if you want to call it smoked yeast. It's like dried yeast or whatever, but it has a cheesy flavor. So we love it on popcorn. It tastes amazing. But also if you're making plant-based cheese and not using real cheese, it has a great cheesy smoky flavor to use when you're making like plant-based cheese out of like cashews or something like that, or anything that you want to have a cheesy flavor. This is great for. Love, love, love. Always keep this on hand. I was getting it from Amazon. Did not know that Azure Standard had it until a friend told me, and so I wanted to try it out, and so I got a 1 pound bag of that. And again, you might say, well, that's not a lot, but I mean, a little goes a long way, okay? Then I also bought some hemp hearts. We use these in our smoothies or whatever. And again, I was getting this from Sprouts. The price was very comparable to Sprouts, if not cheaper. And so, yeah, I got some of that. And I will probably just go back and get, a lot of this so I can just keep it on hand. But these are the shelled hemp seeds. You can see it's 10 grams of protein, 12 grams of omega. So it's great, great, great in smoothies, sprinkle on top of a salad to add some nutritional value. And then the last thing I bought was a 2.5 pound bag of spaghetti. I've never bought spaghetti grains from Azure Standard, but it's one of those things I like to keep on hand, right? I know I keep saying that, but when you think about the state of the world that we're in now, where when you go to the grocery store, the shelves are empty, and when you want something, you can't get it, you learn, even if you're not a homesteader, even if you're not living in the country, you better learn how to keep the stuff at your house on hand. So buying it in bulk, being proactive, having the things that you need, especially the things that you know that your family likes. And again, especially in the summertime when I'm really, really busy out in the garden, long hours, you want to come in and have something quick. And so spaghetti is always like a quick go-to meal, right? And so this is a semolina spaghetti, so I bought that as well. So again, that's what I got this month. Again, not a huge order, but I'm excited about some of the new things that I got. I'm gonna tell you, the winner out of all of these are those sweet potatoes. You got to get the sweet potatoes. So if you've never tried Azure Standard, definitely click the link below. Go browse around the website, set up an account, Find out where your local drop is and place your first order. You will absolutely love it. And if you do buy from Azure Standard, I want you to do me a favor. Put one thing down in the comments below that's your favorite from Azure Standard that I haven't shown, so that you can give me some new ideas and let me know some things that I need to try. Okay, so again, thank you guys for unboxing with me. I'm gonna go put this stuff up, right? And I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day. Remember, gardening is a journey. This is part of it, right? Everything that we eat, we don't necessarily grow, right? But it's good to have options where you can get good, healthy, organic food at a really, really good price. And Azure Standard does just that. So remember, gardening is a journey. Let's grow together.